Hello and welcome to another Orange Coast College mathematics video. In this video, we're going to learn to graph a line given its equation. Now before we begin, I'm going to assume that you're comfortable plotting points and finding the intercepts from the equation of a line and finding the slope of a line. We begin with the following example. Graph the following equations by plotting at least 2 points. Now to plot a line, we only need 2 points because that is essentially what any line is determined by, is 2 points. So for the first one, we don't have to do very much. Y equals 2. So this is a horizontal line, right? It's all the points whose y coordinate is 2. So we can just pick any 2 points whose y coordinate is 2. So for instance, I could pick the point 0, 2, and I could pick the point, 3, 2. But any 2 points whose y coordinate is 2 would work. So 0, 2 is right here, and 3, 2 is right here. And then I simply need to draw the line through those 2 points, and it would look like this. Okay. Now, for the next one, now we have the equation of a line, 4x minus y equals 3. So one of the easier things we can do here is to just find the intercepts. So to find the y-intercept, you set x equal to 0, and you get y equals negative y equals 3. So y equals negative 3 would be the y-intercept. That's the y-intercept. So we graph that point where it crosses the y-axis. Y-axis is at negative 3. And for the x-axis, the set y equal to 0 to find the x-intercept. So we get 4x equals 3, or x equals 3/4. So it's going to cross the x-axis at 3/4, which is about right here. Okay, and then draw the line through those 2 points. So it would look like this. For the final one, something funny is going on here, which is that there's no y. So this is actually a vertical line. So what we're going to do, there's no y variable in the equation, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to solve this for x. And so we add x to both sides. We would get 4x equals to 8 if we add that x to both sides. And then we divide both sides by 4 to get x is 2. Okay. So if we have the equation x equals 2, any 2 points where the x coordinate is 2 will work. So for instance, we could pick the point 2, 0, or we could pick the point 2, 6. Okay, any 2 points where the x coordinate is 2 would work. So 2, 0 is right here, and 2, 6 is right here. And then we just draw the line through those 2 points. Okay, and that would look like this. And that's all. Example 2. Graph the following equations using the y-intercept and the slope. Now, both of these equations are written in slope-intercept form, and that can make it relatively straightforward to graph the line if we know the slope and the y-intercept. And the way we start, I'm going to do this line in red. The way we start is by first, we know where the y-intercept is, so that gives us 1 point on the line. The y-intercept is 1, so I'm going to graph that 1 point. And then the next thing we do to get our second point we need for the line is we use the slope. Now the slope in this case is negative 4/3. What that means, remember, it's the vertical change divided by the horizontal change. Okay, and the negative means we go down for the vertical change. So the horizontal change is 3. So we go 3 units to the right. Then we're going to go down 4 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us right here. So that's the point 3, negative 3. So I'm going to graph that point, and that gives us the second point. So again, if the slope is negative 4/3, for every 3 units we go to the right, we should go 4 units down. And then we just graph the line through those 2 points. Okay. Now, for the second one, we'll do this one in blue. Okay, it's the same idea. We first graph the y-intercept. Now, there's no plus 0 written here. We don't need it. But the y-intercept then is 0. So the crosses the y-axis at the origin, and the slope is 2. So for every 2 units, so you could think of 2 as being 2 over 1, right? So for every 1 unit to the right, we should go 2 units up. So 1 unit to the right, 2 units up. So our second point would be the point 1, 2. Okay, again, 1 unit to the right, 2 units up. And we graph the line through those 2 points, and that will give us the graph of our line. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to line that up perfectly, but there you go. And that's it for graphing the equations of lines. Make sure you're comfortable doing it in both ways, finding 2 points and then graphing, or using the slope and the y-intercept, because depending on how the equation of the line is given to you, one way or the other will be easier. Until next time, have fun.